musical chairs or Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, let's teach that ogre what my broadsword tastes like.
I like your moxie.
No, and I like your grandpa words.
My dad and I watched you win back-to-back championships.
And I watched you sniff Joe's hair when he wasn't looking.
Thanks again for inviting us, and don't worry, we won't tell the guys.
You know what? Why don't you tell the guys? In fact, let's all take a picture and send it to them right now.
That's weird.
We deserve that.
If you have a dirt crawl space and you're dealing with mold, dirty air, sagging, or bouncy floors from rotting beams, there's only one local family-owned company to call: Thrasher Foundation Repair. Only Thrasher has been fixing crawl spaces in the Midwest for more than 50 years. Only Thrasher has over 34,000 five-star reviews. Don't wait to fix your crawl space. Join over 200,000 customers that will tell you there's only one company to call: Thrasher Foundation Repair.
Initiate re-entry.
Life's better when you're under our roof because you'll feel protected.
Good thing we're covered.
And safe drivers could save too.
Touchdown.
Also, your family's free too.
Drive fearlessly.
And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive.
Welcome home.
So while they're dreaming, you're saving. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Tell them that they save $100 off any drain cleaning service this month. Your line is that we don't charge a service call. He's literally laying down on the job. Okay, so we can't get a baby to talk, but we can fix any leak. Well, almost any leak. Wardrobe.
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Advertising your local business on Fox 49 works.
At Don Vance, we love advertising on local TV. Our commercials are all about our values that our customers know us for. We're a family-owned business that cares about our community, and that shows in our commercials.
UConn.
Throwing it down with one hand.
Takes on Marquette. Saturday on Ozarks First, Fox 49.
Next at 6:30, a local church group encountering a rough weekend in Israel as tensions started boiling over there. Tonight, we're hearing from the pastor as he recaps their escape. Plus, Missouri state senators have voted on a measure aimed at increasing speed limits on Missouri interstates. We'll have the latest from Jefferson City. And Ozarks First, monitoring more chances for stormy evenings. Your severe weather outlook for Friday night as the news at 6:30 starts now.
This is Ozarks First News at 6:30.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Bailey Stroll. Well, we had a much quieter day than what we saw last night for a lot of us, along with some blue skies, even in parts of the Ozarks. This is a look from earlier down at Beaver Lake in Arkansas. Now let's take a look at our downstream casino resort camera as the sun sets in Joplin tonight. It will be a lot quieter tonight, but tomorrow night might be a completely different story, especially after we go to bed. anticipating another batch of potentially severe storms. Let's check in tonight with our chief meteorologist, Jamie Warner.
Yeah, this is our break, our intermission between waves of storms. Last night,
Not a bad one.
very grumbly.
Yeah.
Tonight will not be, and then tomorrow looks like it could be grumbly again as we have waves of thunderstorms spread across the area. Looks like scattered storms may initially arrive late Friday afternoon into Friday evening, and then a squall line will come in late in the night and sweep everything out by sunrise on Saturday. All modes of severe weather will be possible with the Friday night storms. And with these initial storms, I think Friday evening, that's probably where we're going to have the highest risk of severe weather, including tornadoes, but also including the risk of large hail, maybe up to tennis ball size. The squall line could bring with it damaging wind gusts and maybe a brief tornado or two. And there will also be a localized flooding risk, especially along and south of I-44, where the rains have been heaviest over the last 36 hours. It is quiet right now. We've got a warm front moving through. Hasn't cleared our northern counties, but you can see to the south it has. 70 right now in Branson. Overnight tonight, it remains warm. Temperatures only falling to about 60 for a low with clouds and moonshine. Looking ahead, again, severe weather risk Friday night, but a quiet weekend ahead of another round of storms on Tuesday. Bailey?
All right, thank you, Jamie. Court dates have been set for Garrett Cleaver of Webb City. He's accused of killing an off-duty Christian County deputy and his wife last year. He'll undergo a hearing this coming June, and a jury trial will get underway next June. Cleaver recently filed a motion for his case to be moved out of Christian County, but the circuit judge denied that request. Investigators say a Christian County deputy was trying to pull Cleaver over near Highlandville last June, and Cleaver fled from the deputy, but eventually crashed head-on into a minivan, killing Deputy Mike Adams and his wife. An infant was also in the van at the time and suffered serious head injuries. A murder charge has been filed against Larry Lindeman of West Plains. He's accused of shooting someone during a burglary attempt at his home last November. According to court records, Lindeman found Hayden Hilleman and Keith Guringer inside his home. Lindeman allegedly shot Hilleman, who died at the scene. Well, Guringer faces multiple charges too in this incident. One of those is for second-degree murder due to his involvement in the burglary that resulted in death. He told West Plains police that he and Hilleman had stolen items from Lindeman's home several times. As for Lindeman, he is charged and he since posted a $100,000 bond. He's expected to go to trial in October. A big announcement in Nixa today. Travis Cossey will be the next director of the Nixa Utilities and Public Works Department. He spent nearly 30 years as a Nixa City employee, including a 24-year stint in the city's Planning and Development Department. He's replacing Doug Colvin, who retired last year. The Missouri Senate has given the green light on a speed limit proposal. That proposal would increase interstate speed limits to 75 miles per hour in rural areas of the Show Me State. Speed limits inside populated areas would stay the same. This bill being sponsored by Senator Jamie Berger.
When I get into Arkansas, it's 75 miles an hour. And I think there's absolutely no more wrecks in that stretch of drive in Arkansas than it is in the state of Missouri. I think it's time. You know, we drove this way in the 1970s and 1980s in trucks without seatbelts, in trucks without blind spot alert, without trucks without adaptive cruise, without any safety devices whatsoever.
Missouri has 8 neighboring states and interstates in Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska have speed limits of all 75 miles per hour. The measure in Missouri still needs approval in the House before heading to Governor Kehoe's desk. Meanwhile, a proposed bill could require Missouri businesses to implement 5-cent rounding methods for cash purchases. This is because the U.S. government is trying to take out the American penny out of circulation. So it's a move that's expected to save the government millions of dollars per year, but it's a pretty complicated process. Here's how it would work. Cash transactions ending in 1, 2, 6, or 7 would be rounded down. Transactions ending in 3, 4, 8, or 9 would be rounded up.
Missouri's businesses need a clear and statutory framework to round cash sales totals, or they risk unintentionally violating confusing tax laws when they can't make exact change.
A final vote on this measure could happen as early as next week. Then it will have to go to the Missouri Senate.
Had they started, we probably would not have been able to get out. We were probably the first people out of Israel.
A trip for a Mountain Home, Arkansas pastor and his group to Israel was changed dramatically when the group had to leave Israel as the conflict in the Middle East heats up. Tonight, Ozarks First Parker Padgett live in the studio. And Parker, you spoke to the pastor this afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Sam Bailey told me for what was happening overseas, many in the area were calm, focused on getting that group to Egypt. He says it's an experience he will never forget, and he's glad they got out when they did.
Evidently, the strike on the Ayatollah Khomeini was either taking place or about to take place. So we got out before there were any drone strikes or missile strikes or anything of that nature. Matter of fact, had they started, we probably would not have been able to get out.
When Twin Lakes Baptist Church pastor Sam Bailey set off for Israel with his group, he knew there were talks of military action.
There was a very quiet, peaceful confidence that everything would be okay.
However, that changed very quickly.
We were notified that we needed to go back to our hotel and load our luggage, that we were going to be leaving the country.
Bailey and his group were being ushered out of Israel as the conflict in the Middle East escalated with several strikes.
You would think that being in a war zone, that people might have a lot of trepidation, but that's not what happened at all.
After an hours-long bus ride, the group arrived in Egypt, trying to make the most out of the changes before heading home.
They were very gracious to us, and so that was a great experience, actually.
Bailey says after several connecting flights, all of the members of his group are now back in Arkansas and are currently resting. Bailey.
All right, Parker Padgett reporting tonight. Thanks, Parker. Be sure to keep up with us on our social media pages. Follow Ozarks First on X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And as we head to break, let's take a live look this time along Highway 14 down in Ozark. The city shining bright there tonight. Your full 7-day forecast, which includes the exact timing of that severe weather expected Friday evening, coming up right after this break.
This is Ozarks First News at 6:30 with Bailey Stroll and Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warrener.
Boom.
Bang!
Count it. Oh, what?
What?
Get that out of here.
Bucket.
Bucket.
All customers choose your own reward today.
Hy-Vee Hot Deals means more savings. This week, fresh strawberries $2.48 a pack. Hy-Vee cheese 5 for $10. Assorted Pepsi products only $4.99. And Lay's classic kettle cooked or Tostitos chips just $1.99. The hot deals are at Hy-Vee.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Right now, get over $7,300 total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
Unscripted has teamed up with Fritz's Adventure for the Golden Apple Award.
Head to ozarksfirst.com and nominate a teacher or educator.
Each month, we'll surprise one outstanding educator with prizes from Fritz's Adventure. The Golden Apple Award on Ozarks First.
You don't remodel your kitchen just because. You do it because the little frustrations add up until one day you've had enough. So come where real remodeling starts, where designers don't just nod, they help build your vision. Southern Materials Company, remodel with confidence.
Unscripted on Ozarks First wants you to be our guest. We have teamed up with some of the best restaurants in the Ozarks to give you a tasty deal. We'll feature great restaurants on Unscripted. Then you can go to ozarksfirst.com. You'll find participating restaurants with exclusive offers. To check out this deal and many other exclusive restaurant offers, head over to the Unscripted tab at ozarksfirst.com and click on Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest from Unscripted on Ozarks First. Sponsored by Performance Food Service, Ozarks.
If you've been searching for an alternative to suffering with dentures, I've got a great solution for you.
I'm Dr. Grant Olson, and at Innovative Dental Implant Center, an Innovative Implant Smile will give you back the smile that you love and let you eat the foods you want with a premium set of natural-looking teeth screwed in on implants that doesn't come in and out. To learn more about this life-changing Innovative Implant Smile, visit innovativeimplantsmile.com or give us a call at 417-889-4746.
Coming up tomorrow on Unscripted, we'll tell you how you can enter the Community Partnership of the Ozarks 2026 Top Pet Competition.
And we'll visit with Jake Cannavale, one of the stars of the new Nicole Kidman-led forensic crime thriller series, Scarpetta. See you bright and early tomorrow.
Tune in March 14th to watch this year's 2026 St. Patrick's Day Parade live only on Ozarks First Plus. Get an up-close look at all the floats and fun as we'll be streaming live throughout the whole parade. Download the Ozarks First Plus app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV.
Well, this morning after the overnight storms, it was chilly and damp and kind of ugly outside. But once we got to late morning and into the afternoon, we had some breaks in the clouds, and it did get warm. We got into the low 70s today here in Springfield, so spring warmth is back. Skies are mostly cloudy right now, waiting on the next wave of active weather. We've already had some active weather, and that's really helped to boost our rainfall totals for the year. And a lot of this rain that we've had for the year has fallen over the last few days. Since March 1, we've had over 2 inches in Springfield. In West Plains, almost 3, and knocking on the door of 3 inches in Harrison, Arkansas. And it was along and south of I-44 where a lot of the rain fell yesterday into overnight last night. In fact, many spots here picking up between 1 and 3 inches of rainfall. And it looks like that may be the favorite spot for heavy rain again Friday night. Looking at the setup right now, it's quiet. We've got a warm front lifting north across the area. Of course, that's been generating a dividing line between the haves and the have-nots. North of that front, it stayed rather cool. South of the front, again, it got into the low 70s. That warm front will continue to lift north, ushering mild, warm, or I should say mild, humid air north across the area, setting the stage for the thunderstorms that we will have, I think, overnight Friday night. Now, that cold front, it's going to arrive late in the night Friday night. There could actually be a batch of thunderstorms that develops well ahead of the front during the evening or late afternoon on Friday. And as I said at the top of the show, I think that may be where most of the severe weather risk is with the Friday night storms, and it will come with a risk of all modes of severe weather. But there will also be a squall line on the cold front itself that will sweep to the area late in the night. And damaging winds, maybe a little bit of hail, and also a brief tornado or two will be possible with those storms. So it's going to be an active night, and because it's an overnight severe weather event, it makes it a little bit more dangerous, and all the more reason to remain weather aware and make sure you have multiple ways to receive severe weather alerts. For tonight, though, looks quiet. Now, there will be a risk of some showers trying to sweep into the area towards sunrise near I-49. But for most of the day on Friday, we're just going to find partly to mostly cloudy skies and quiet weather. Then we get into Friday evening, and that's when we start looking for these clusters of thunderstorms to try to work in from the southwest to the northeast across the area. Again, it looks like maybe along and south of I-44 is where it may be most favored for that activity. And then here comes the squall line, and that squall line will gradually push across the area through 7 o'clock Saturday morning. Now, once we get on the other side of sunrise on Saturday, it looks quiet, but it looks a lot cooler. As for rainfall, a lot of the rain will fall in the same areas where we had the heavy rain last night and yesterday. And this is probably where we'll pick up another 1 to maybe as much as 3 inches of rain. Temperatures tonight only falling off to about 60 degrees with a high tomorrow of 77. That's going to come with wind gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour. Weekend pattern looks kind of chilly early on, about 57 for a high on Saturday, but Sunday looks sunny with a high of 70. We'll be gearing things back up for another round of active weather, though, early next week after a warm and windy Monday. We've got another risk of strong to severe storms Tuesday into Tuesday night, followed by cool and quieter weather for the back end of next week. Bailey?
All right. Thank you, Jamie. If you're a big sports fan, you should check out our new show on our new streaming app, Ozarks First Plus. It's called Put Me In, Coach, hosted by our own Jesse Inman and Chris Pinson. We have a sneak peek of this week's episode.
We got a jam-packed show today, including Unfortunately, me serving the punishment that I owed you for losing the most challenges in February.
A lot of fun. 3-2 was the final standings for February. Let's go ahead and take a look at Chris's punishment.
We're at the corner of Glenstone and Battlefield, the busiest intersection in all of Springfield.
You know what? I do have to be out here, but at least I don't have to wear a stupid penguin costume.
Hey, who you calling stupid?
All right.
It was a lot of fun. I mean, we made so many people laugh and smile.
Big one yesterday. The Kansas City Chiefs trading Trent McDuffie, cornerback, traded him to the LA Rams.
Kind of a loss for us to lose another great cornerback. Somehow, some way, this team finds a way to take what was great players, get new picks, get new resources, and turn them into great pieces that add on to an already great dynasty.
St. Louis Cardinals, folks, they're going to be straight up dog water on the field this year. But you can pig out this year. $29 for a seat in Big Mac land. That's just a great deal. I love the Cardinals. That's the best deal in baseball. I love the Cardinals for doing this.
And still ahead here at 6:30, we have our weekly Serving the Ozarks segment. This week, it's taking us to the basketball court, showing you how Special Olympics Missouri continues to build champions for those with disabilities.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Transform your space with Mohawk Urban Forged Tile. It combines a bold modern look and beautiful natural stone with slip-resistant technology. Get 12 by 24-inch Urban Forged tiles for a value of $3.99 each after rebate. Complete your tiling project with professional mortar and grout from Tech. Our grout is stain-proof and never needs to be sealed. Pick up a 7-pound bag for an $18.99 value after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Before cancer, I believed the universe could heal anything. But I was down to one last option, one last hope. I became one of the first in the world to be part of a revolutionary clinical trial. Turns out that it was the miracle of science that saved me.
What they're discovering up there is boggling to the mind.
You should see what they're discovering down here.
Leaky pipes, clogged drains, toilet or water heater troubles, all could be signs of bigger problems. Junior's Plumbing, your residential plumbing experts, are here to help. Fast, honest, and reliable service at reasonable prices. Always done right the first time. From drips to disasters, we fix it all. We're also offering low price specials on water heater replacements. Call Junior's Plumbing today or scan the toilet. Don't despair. Junior's there.
Thanks, Junior's Plumbing.
When you need it built strong and built right too, call Fair and True. We're the team for you. From dream to design, from start to the end, we build it with care like we would for a friend. On is through and through. Homes, officer, they're that brand new deck. We show up on time and we earn your respect. Craftsmanship solid in price, and that's fair with Fair and True Construction. We're already there.
Tossing, turning, aches and heat. Can't find sleep? 73 more minutes of sleep than the average American. That's the iSense difference. Backed by over 2 million sleep sessions and made right here in Springfield. Our Comfort Control technology lets you adjust each side of the bed for you and your partner with the touch of a button for perfect support and comfort. Take control of your comfort. Visit our Springfield store today.
Welcome back. A Springfield nonprofit announcing plans to move to a much larger facility. That's Care to Learn, which currently operates out of a 5,000 square foot space along Glenstone Avenue. But they've acquired a nearly 20,000 square foot space now, just a few blocks away, south on East Portland Street. The renovation project will get underway at that new building this summer. The Care to Learn organization provides donations of food, clothing, and hygiene products to over 50 school districts in Missouri. But officials say they're experiencing growing pains in their current building.
Over the last 5 years, Care to Learn has grown significantly, and the demand continues to grow. And so in order to grow, to meet that demand, we really need additional space. Right now, we cannot host the volunteer groups. We cannot accept the donations that we currently are seeking. And so this space will allow us to do just that.
Care to Learn still needs around $7 million to completely fund this project. They'll be looking to earn those funds through their Caring Starts Here campaign. On Tuesday, we told you about Habitat for Humanity of Springfield doing something they've never done before, constructing a full-scale home frame inside the Oasis Hotel and Convention Center. Well, this is what it looks like. It's a 2-bedroom and 1.5-bath house. Habitat for Humanity calling it a first-of-its-kind build because it's part of a larger fundraiser, the largest fundraiser of the year for them, the Belts and Bow Ties Gala. It's happening tonight.
It took some time. We actually, at the Restore, we had to clear some space down in our building center, and that's where the walls were stored. Actually, it was built there. The walls were built there, had a little kit and put it all together. So we had to store tons of walls, and yeah, so luckily we had people come in and buy a lot of stuff and help us clear it out.
As folks attend tonight's gala, they'll be able to sign their names on that frame. Then they'll also be able to write personal messages or Bible scriptures. Then the frame will be taken down and reconstructed at its permanent home in North Springfield.
And now, Serving the Ozarks, sponsored by Patriot Heat and Air.
Since the early 1970s, Special Olympics Missouri has provided a way for people with disabilities to grow into sports champions. Over 50 years later, the organization continues to get stronger. For our Serving the Ozarks this week, Carissa Codell takes us and gives us an inside look at the positive benefits this organization is providing.
Since 6th grade, I was a little bit nervous to play Special Olympics, but I'm not anymore.
Adnan has been a Special Olympics athlete for 4 years.
It makes me feel so happy. And I'm still gonna do Special Olympics until all my favorite coaches get retired.
He was able to play basketball in a tournament at Bolivar High School.
They all get to come out and show their skills of what they can do on the court.
Sherry Rice is the head coach of Bolivar Special Olympics.
You never leave feeling sad. It's always such a joyous experience. Everyone is so positive, and it's just great to see athletes out there doing what they love.
Jenny Randolph is the Unified Champion School Manager for Special Olympics of Southwest Missouri.
Anytime an athlete plays, you want that feeling of a crowd cheering for you.
She says she chose Bolivar as a place to host a Special Olympics basketball tournament because of the immense support the community shows the athletes.
The climate and the culture here is super welcoming, and so that does play a huge factor.
Randolph says competing in Special Olympics extends the lifespan of the athletes by 40% because they have increased health screenings on top of added healthy activities.
That is one thing that's probably the most important, if you ask me, is that we are creating healthier people.
My favorite part is playing about basketball is making it to the basket.
Rice says everyone should come to a Special Olympics game at some point in their lives.
They are super special people to me. I just love getting to work with them every day. I love what I do. Even if I didn't get paid to do it, I probably would do it.
Reporting in Bolivar, I'm Carissa Codell, Ozarks First.
Serving the Ozarks, sponsored by Patriot Heat and Air.
Hi, I'm Derek Stevens. I'm the owner and chief executive officer of Circa Las Vegas and Circa Sports. Circa Sports is now in Missouri, and I want to give you a piece of my wallet.
Win your share of $250,000 in the Win Derek's Wallet giveaway at Circa Sports. Simply bet $100 over the promotion to earn 1 share, bet $1,000 and earn 2 shares, and bet $5,000 to earn 3 shares. Visit circasports.com for details.
I think you're going to need a bigger wallet.
When the temperature drops, trust Air Services to keep your home warm, cozy, and comfortable all season long. Our expert team handles everything from tune-ups to full system replacements, ensuring you have reliable heat exactly when you need it most. Don't let the cold catch you off guard. Stay prepared with Air Services, delivering unmatched comfort, quality, and peace of mind for your home.
Don't you get nervous, Call Air Services today.
Yahtzee Custom Structures, a trusted barn builder since 2005. We specialize in post-frame buildings and custom-built homes. So if you're looking for a long-lasting, well-designed pole barn, a custom-built home, a hobby shop, or an elegant and durable barn dominium, give us a call. We even do commercial properties. We offer fully staffed crews to ensure customers' projects will be started and finished within a reasonable time frame. And we stock our own lumber and supplies, so there's no delays with third-party vendors. Call us in Fordland. Your next building is closer than you think with Yahtzee Custom Structures.
Hey, it's Jesse Inman with Ozarks First, inviting you to join us at the Seuss Science Day on March 7th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's happening at the Pat Jones YMCA, a free family event where kids can watch weather experiments led by our meteorologists and see our very own storm tracker up close. Go to optv.org or ymca.org for more information. Ozarks First, a proud community sponsor to the Seuss Science Day.
If you've been searching for an alternative to suffering with dentures, I've got a great solution for you. I'm Dr. Grant Olson, and at Innovative Dental Implant Center, an Innovative Implant Smile will give you back the smile that you love and let you eat the foods you want with a premium set of natural-looking teeth screwed in on implants that doesn't come in and out. To learn more about this life-changing Innovative Implant Smile, visit innovativeimplantsmile.com or give us a call at 417-889-4746.
So you think right as people are getting off work tomorrow is when things are really going to start ramping up?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be able to get through the day, and then as soon as we're getting close to, say, late afternoon, sunset, somewhere around there, I think that's when the storm threat and the severe weather risk starts to ramp up. And here's the bad news. This looks like it's going to be an overnight round of severe weather. So if you've got Friday evening plans, it could impact that. But it will also impact your ability to sleep at night, you know, if you're somebody that's anxious about severe weather. And all I can tell you is just remain weather aware and have multiple ways to get severe weather alerts late in the night.
All right. Good night. Have a great night.
So Dale, you really need to get that colon cancer screening.
Dad, it's been forever. I need to be in there. Wrap it up. Come on, Dad. It's taking forever.
How much longer?
It's been an hour. Are you done yet?
Dale, don't worry. We can do it with just a blood test. Shield.
Okay, let's do it.
Shield is for people 45 plus at average risk, not high risk for colon cancer. Ask your doctor about FDA-approved Shield from the company trusted in blood tests for cancer for over a decade.
Welcome to the Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, I'm Jordan Salisbury, the owner and founder of the Salisbury Real Estate Team and Salisbury Property Management. Born and raised here at Lake of the Ozarks, I've loved growing up here, and I'm now raising my young family here.
I don't see any fish.
I've been selling the lake for almost 20 years, and we specialize in selling and managing lakefront property. So whether you're buying like a local, staying like a local, we want you to live like a local.
In the Ozarks, comfort isn't seasonal, it's essential. At Patriot Heat and Air, we're here year-round, keeping families comfortable through summer heat and winter cold with expert American Standard solutions. The Patriot's about more than heating and cooling. It's about heart, hard work, dependability, and doing what's right, even when no one's watching. That's why we were honored with the Better Business Bureau's Torch Award for Ethics, because integrity matters to us, and it matters to the families we serve. Patriot quality as sure as value. Our people make the difference.
Unscripted on Ozarks First has teamed up with Fritz's Adventure to celebrate the educators who make a difference every day with the Golden Apple Award.
Teachers work hard for our children and our community. Now it's your turn to say thank you. Head to ozarksfirst.com and nominate a deserving teacher or educator for the Golden Apple Award.
Each month, we'll surprise one outstanding educator with a $150 gift card plus 6 all-access passes to Fritz's Adventure. It's our way of honoring heroes in our classrooms. The Golden Apple Award from Ozarks First.
Tonight it's an all-new Next Level Chef, then an hour of new comedy. Fox Thursday starts now.
Previously on Next Level Chef.
It's freaking Godzilla.
There are monsters on this platform.
The dish that will keep their team safe was cooked by Andy. There you go. Beautiful.
My God, he's fast.
Elise, I'm so sorry.
I am the comeback king.
And tonight, The platform will not be stopping on your floor. Jesus, take the wheel.
The platform is here!
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming!
And up! And down.
I said it wasn't stopping.
You guys could have slowed down just a little bit.
Go big or go home, baby.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what to do. I literally have nothing.